So guys, this is part 5, the last and the final part to the toxic dabi story. Anyways, let's get into it. The kiss was hard and sloppy. Davi's tongue explored every inch of my mouth. I moaned, "You have no idea how much trouble you're in." Davi moaned in my ear, "I should punish you for flirting with him." "Yeah, what about that person you were kissing?" Davi looked at me and it seemed like a light bulb just clicked in his brain. He smirked. "What, you think I didn't notice you kissing that person?" Davi laughed. I started to get pissed. Did he think this was a joke? I thought angrily, trying to walk away from Davi, but he grabs me and slams me back into the wall. I yelped. A man saw and approached us. "Hey, sir." The man stopped at his words as Davi had his hand up across his face. "Unless you want your face melted off, it would be best if you mind your own business." Davi's eyes stayed on mine. My heart was racing. His eyes looked so cold. Was he really going to kill him? I looked back at the man. He was shaking. He wasn't even that buff. Davi could easily take him on. The man eventually gave up and ran away. Now, where were we? Next thing I knew, I was being grabbed to the nearest exit and being pushed against the wall. Davi kissed me all around my neck. I moaned, "Davi, we can't do this here. What if..." "Hush, and if someone does, they won't live to tell." I was shocked but turned on at the same time. Once again, forgetting the wrong Davi did and living in the moment. Davi's hands explore my body. Every touch he makes, I melted. Davi then started to take both our clothes off. Davi gets closer to my ear. "I think it's time to remind you who owns you." My body shakes and a warm sensation hits my lower body. Davi turns me around and pushes my head against the wall, and he adds pressure with his hand. His other hand grabs my ass and spanks me. "I'm going to punish you, and if you want me to be able to come, you're going to take it like a good girl." Okay guys, so it's gonna get 18 plus, and this is the only 18 plus thing that I'm ever gonna read. I promise you that. You guys just caught me on a good day. Davi smacks my ass. Davi, he does it back to back, leaving me quivering. I could do this all day. Davi brings his hands up to my breasts and plays with them. I wiggle so much I feel a bump between my butt cheeks, and I realize and I freeze. What is it? I immediately get cut off by Davi ramming himself into me, hitting my good spot. I moan. Davi laughs. "You're such a mess on my dick." "Davi, please. You're going to have to speak up." All of a sudden, rain starts falling down. Both of our bodies get hit with the cold, wet rain. Davi uses his quirk to warm up. Then he pushes himself more into me to keep me warm too. "Now isn't this interesting?" Davi whispered into my ear. "It's thundering and the rain gets heavy." "Davi, I need you so." "Aren't you a slut, wanting me to fuck you in the rain while it's thundering?" Davi holds my waist and pushes his tip painfully and slowly, leaving me shaking in the rain. Didn't make it better either. I was so horny for Davi, it felt like torture. I begged Davi to go faster, but he didn't seem to care. "Davi, please, this isn't fair," I whined. "Oh, really?" You would think that Davi would have given up on teasing me right now, but no. I'm still pushed up against the wall. Davi took his sweet time, stretching me out to the furthest. "Apologize," Davi spoke, gripping my hips so harshly it would surely leave a bruise. "What?" I questioned confusedly. "You dumb slut. Tell me how sorry you are for flirting with that man." He smacks my ass. I groan. "I'm sorry for flirting with another man. Davi, please." Davi didn't say anything. All he did was laugh and go even harder. Every time I beg and beg, he would continue with his brutal pace. I had came like 4 or 6 times. I had lost count at that point. "I'm going to fill that pretty pussy up." "Isn't that what you want?" Davi whispered in my ear. "Say it. Davi, please fill me up with your cum." I didn't even realize what I was saying. I just knew I was having the best fucking time of my life. Davi laughed, but how stupid and cute I looked. He loved seeing me like this. His only princess. Davi came. I growled, feeling sore, not even willing to move. Davi had put his clothes on and was going to leave. I just laid there thinking he was actually going to leave me here. Davi, wait. My voice had gone, and I could barely talk. Davi left and went outside. My heart shattered, and I wanted to cry. What did I expect, really? I fell asleep for some reason, not caring who saw me at this point. But then I felt someone putting me in a blanket and carrying me. I opened my eyes to see Davi. I was shocked. I felt relieved he didn't abandon me, but by the alleyway, I fell back asleep in his arms, making it back to the hideaway. The end. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this Davi series. We'll be moving on to a series that I made myself. I will start recording the first chapter of the series tomorrow. I think it's like an hour long or at least 40 minutes long. It's a really, really long story. It has a couple of lines, but I'm not gonna spill too much detail about the story. Just know it's a really good story that I made by myself. So I mean, come back for more and please like and subscribe. Support the channel, guys. Bye.